A lot of work because it was real and it was me underwater for real.
Oh, that's real?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Yes. I love these. I'm gonna be annoying everyone with these. Wow.
So, the first question. You were 13 years old when the world found you, and you were 17 when you released Bad Guy.
Right.
And now you're 22. Right? So, do you feel like you've already grown up enough? Yes or no?
Do I feel like I've already grown up in that? Like, no.
No? Really?
Maybe yes,
Oh, okay.
but maybe no. I think, in a way, both. I think like getting to become, like starting everything out when I was 13, and then things just like rising and just like my life changing so quickly, made it so that I had to grow up really fast.
Okay.
So I feel like I immediately grew up, but in a way I feel like I'll always be 13 because I couldn't really be 13 and then 14 and 15 and then be a teenager. So I had to kind of grow up really fast, but then that's gonna mean that forever I'm gonna be kind of a teenager. So stunted, but also ahead of my years because I was forced to be. You know what I'm saying? It's all good though.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, for me, you are really mature.
Oh, thanks.
But do you think, is there anything where you think you yourself are childish?
I think like experience in the world, I'm very young in like just basic human things and normal like adult, just like being out in the world, doing things, going grocery shopping and doing that kind of thing. I think I'm very young still because I have had a really abnormal like youth. So yeah, I think like normal everyday things, I'm still very young.
Okay, thank you. And next question. As we all know, you are so talented. You have won 9 Grammy Awards and 2 Oscars.
Yeah.
So did you predict this future when you were 13?
No. I would have had to be insane to predict such a thing. I never thought any of it could be a possibility at all. I mean, I never even so much as hoped, because it was so, that's like hoping to see a unicorn, you know? It was like that. There's not even a reality that could happen. So there was I never even felt like, one day I hope that I can win a Grammy. Like, why would I ever win a Grammy?
Really?
Yeah, I just was like, why would I ever win such a thing? And so, so no, not at all. And I think like every single opportunity I get is just like cooler than the last. And I just feel really, I don't know, I'm so lucky to like live the life that I live, and it's like so insane what I get to do.
And when and where do you come up with your songs?
It's a loaded question. I think my brother and I have been writing since I was like 12 or so, and he started writing music when he was like 10 or 11.
Wow.
And I started writing when I was around that age too. And
Okay.
I don't know, it's hard to say where they come from and how you come up with them. It just kind of happens. But then sometimes it doesn't happen, and then you feel like, how did I ever write a song? You kind of can't remember, but it comes to you. And I think like you can't force inspiration. It comes when it comes. So songwriting is such a beautiful, like magical thing.
Yeah.
Depending on people, some people, they need to kind of sit down and then say, okay, I'm going to write a song, and then kind of work at it. But some people, they just come up with ideas when they're like walking in a park or something. Like, which one are you, would you say?
I'm all of the above. It's I think pretty much for everyone, it's kind of like that. I think there's few people that they only do it one way only forever.
Okay.
I think that as any kind of artist, you're coming up with ideas. Whenever it comes to you, it comes to you. So it's kind of like, if you are out in the world and you're walking around and you're in a park somewhere and you think, oh, oh my God, that would be a really good lyric, or that's a really good melody, or ooh, really, that's a really good, you know, plot for a movie, or that's a real, ooh, I just had an idea for a whatever it is. That kind of thing just hits you whenever it hits you. So, and then there's times when you go, okay, I really need to set aside some time to think and think creatively and sit down and go, okay, I'm gonna write now. And so I think it just depends. I think it can hit you randomly and you can also set aside time and purposefully do it. Either way works.
かっこいい。And is there any item that is essential to you during the tour or while recording?
Item that's essential to me, yes, there is. I really, I mean, there's many items. Let's see, like when I'm recording, water. It's great to have water, always. It's really nice to have like sunlight. I really like going outside. Yeah. Windows. Sometimes studios don't have windows and it's kind of maddening. So I like to be able to see the outdoors, go outside, see like nature and like be in the wind. That's really nice for me. What else? Honestly, just like a comfortable chair.
Comfortable chair.
Yeah, comfortable chair.
Like this one?
This is nice, yeah. Honestly, in my brother's studio, he has like a really nice couch and a really nice chair. And I love it's funny, I actually don't like to ever say it, but the chair that we use, like we have 2 chairs in the studio, and the one that I sit in, I just love so much. And every time I'm in anyone else's studio, I'll try to do the certain things that I do in that chair, and I can't in other people's chairs, and I get really frustrated because he has such a nice chair.
Where did you get that chair?
I don't remember the company, but it has these like, you can recline in it in a way that's very satisfying. I don't know how to describe it.
And you now released your new album, Hit Me Hard and Soft.
Yeah.
If you were to play one song for someone who's never listened to your music yet, which one would you recommend?
Ooh, good question. I think Skinny. I would play Skinny. I think just sonically in general, it's really doing one thing that I feel like is just a good representation of like me and of Phineas and the way we write. And it's just simple. I think it's just like simple, it's uncomplicated, and I love it, and I think it's really pretty, and it's like really meaningful to me, and the lyrics were really essential to me to write. So I'd probably play that one.
Actually, I like Lunch.
Oh, thanks. Oh, I'm glad.
Yeah, I listening to your music. I thought you were very honest. Yeah, so that's why I like that song.
Thank you so much. I try to be.
And on your artwork, there is you sinking into the sea with the door open. What was the idea behind the cover artwork?
It was like a long process, actually. I so early on in the making of the album, I knew that I wanted it to be underwater, the cover. And I didn't know why. Honestly, the album didn't even feel like that to me yet. It kind of had nothing to do with the album at the time. I kind of was like, I just know that I want the 3rd album to be underwater. And then when we were working on it, on the album, there were so many underwater themes and songs that felt blue to me and water-ish and water-ish. And I don't know, it just felt so right to me. And so there was no I never even considered another album cover. It was just going to be underwater, and the next steps were trying to figure out what's going on, and is there something else happening, or someone else, or something there, or what's going on, why am I underwater? And so the inspiration behind what it is now, what it ended up being, was just kind of sort of an eye trick, or like an optical illusion, or just an illusion in general, which it looks like one thing and you kind of think it's something else, or you just don't really understand what you're looking at. I just wanted it to be kind of confusing and make you think and have some reference to the album and some of the lyrics on the album. And it's one of my favorite shoots I've ever done. It was a lot of work because it was real and it was me underwater for real.
Oh, that's real work?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah, so it was intense and it was unpleasant, but I'm really happy with the results.
And the next question using the paddle. Okay. Has being a singer-songwriter always been your only dream since you were a child? No, really? Really?
No, honestly, it wasn't. It wasn't what I wanted to do with my life. Which I don't feel now. Now it's really what I want to do, and I am doing. But no, I wanted to be a dancer. I was a dancer growing up. Well, okay. First of all, I wanted to be a gymnast. Okay. And when I was a kid, I did a lot of gymnastics, and I really wanted to be like an Olympic gymnast, which of course would never have happened. But that's what I wanted. And then I started dancing really young, and then I was a dancer for many years, and that's how I identified. And I wanted to do that with my life. That's what I wanted to. I wanted to be. My dream was to be like a backup dancer, which is funny. But the funny thing is, though, underneath all of that, I had so many dreams like that. Like I wanted to be professional, this and that. I don't know. I had so many things I wanted to do. But what's nice to think about is like underneath all of the dreams that I had, singing was the thing I loved more than anything in the world, always, and that was never not the case. I always loved to sing more than I loved anything else, but I just never thought that would have been a career. I just didn't think that would work out, because why would it? And it's still hard to imagine it working out, but it did, and it is. Yeah.
So when did you start thinking about being a musician?
I didn't really. It just happened. Really? I kind of, well, my brother and I made a couple songs together, but it was kind of like a side thing. Like neither of us thought we would have a career in music, like I said. So I was in dance, and that's what I did mainly. And then my brother and I made a song for my dance teacher, and that's the reason we made any music really in the first place. And then that just kind of started having a life of its own, and then I started meeting with like labels and having sessions, and I was really excited because of course, you know, it's not like I didn't want to do that. I was very excited to do that. I just didn't ever think it was a possibility, so I never thought of it. And then I just suddenly, when I was like 13, things kind of took off and then got bigger and bigger, and then suddenly my whole future was already planned. Wow. Which is a lot, but really cool.
Yeah. I didn't knew that. Thank you for your story. That's our last question. But before we end, I prepared a Japanese classic game in order to get along with you more.
Wow.
Have you ever seen this game before?
I've never seen this game.
Okay, it's called 黒ひげ危機一髪. We take turns stabbing a sword into this barrel, and when they jump out, you lose.
Okay. Whoa. Okay.
So you can choose any color you like, and just stab a sword.
Okay.
Okay, your turn.
Oh God.
Wait. Okay. 待って、緊張してきた。
I didn't really say they all jump out. Oh my god.
That was so quick. You won.
I guess I won the game.
So I want to give you a present for you.
Oh my gosh.
You're wearing glasses today. I think you like glasses.
I do like glasses.
Okay. So
I do. Let's open. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Have you ever seen this before?
Whoa.
So you just wear the glasses and...
Oh my god. Wait. Ooh. Oh, do they blink?
Yes, you pull the string and then they blink.
Wait.
It's like, oh yeah! It's like this.
Oh my god. Blink.
Wink, wink, wink. And one of the Japanese famous comedians used this glasses and say, "Nemui" means sleepy. He says, "Nemui."
Oh my god. I love these. I'm gonna be annoying everyone with these. Wow.
I'm so glad you like it.
I love these. They're huge too. They're so big. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much
Arigato.
for your
This is
time.
cool.
Is there anything you're looking forward to do in Japan this time?
Oh gosh, I mean, I don't have any time off here, so I'm like very upset because I can't do anything. But I might today. I think I have like an hour or two break.
Okay, an hour or two.
So I might go to some stores or something. But
What kind of store?
like some vintage stores, which I love. But I really want to come here for like fun with some friends at some point because I've never gotten to just have fun here and not work. And I really want to do that because I love it here. I love Japan. And I've been talking about Japan for years and I never get to come here and just like have time and go see beautiful things and do amazing things. So if you have any recommendations, let me know.
Okay, なんだろう。So if you had time, where would you want to go?
Oh my God, I don't even know. I really want to go to the Studio Ghibli Museum. Yeah, that would be cool. I think there's some sort of amusement parks here that I keep seeing. We drive by. I want to go there.
Which one is?
Like roller coasters. So I would love to do that, or just like see some beautiful forest. That's all I need.
Okay, but you don't have time now.
No, but I will.
I'm so sorry
I'll
to
come
hear
back.
that.
I'll come back.
Yeah, please come back.
I will. I
So-
promise.
Thank you for your time.
Thank you very much.
Yeah,
Thanks for playing games with
Thank you
me.
so much.
最後まで動画をご覧いただいた皆様、本当にありがとうございます。
この動画へのいいねやコメント、そしてチャンネル登録をぜひよろしくお願いいたします。
お願いします。フジテレビアナウンサー軽部真一と
井上聖華でした。
どうも。